feeling?
Feel really good. I just keep feeling better every day, and today is probably the best I've felt, and I feel 100% normal. So feeling really good, and especially just being back out there in practice and be able to be out there with those guys, it's a better feeling than having to sit out and watch them. So.
How do you feel on Saturday? Because you hadn't been cleared, but I guess you weren't, you knew where you were and stuff and everything, right?
Yeah. Saturday was probably the best I felt all week last week. I wish I would have felt like that earlier in the week, but it is what it is. It's a weird. That's the first head injury I've really had, so it was definitely weird. But I'm just happy to be back.
Do you think it was a cumulative thing because that helmet-to-helmet hit looked really hard? So how do you think about that?
I have no idea. That's kind of what they said might have happened, but who knows? I don't think anyone knows too much about the brain, so it's kind of a weird subject, but it's is what it is. Feeling a lot better.
So you were over on the sideline trying to talk your way back into the game.
You're talking about at Ole Miss?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty out of it though, to be honest. So it was definitely a weird feeling, and they were telling me what I was doing, but I don't know.
So when did you start feeling out of it? That last hit there, or did you feel signs before?
Yeah, I got hit, heard a bell definitely. Don't really know. I got over there, and I guess it was the adrenaline still going, so I was feeling really good. And I was telling them, I feel normal, and then it just kind of hit me all at once. I guess adrenaline wore out, and it was weird, but it is what it is.
What'd you learn to do now?
Still got to get first downs, man.
So you still do that over again?
Yeah, I'd probably pick a better move. That was not a very good move. I kind of jumped in there and let him toss me a little bit, so probably switch up the moves.
But do you think you might be sliding some if you get past the first down marker?
Oh, definitely. That's what they want us to do, and obviously if it's easy and we're past the first down markers, we should go down. That's kind of what they teach us.
Which day did you clear the concussion protocol?
Sunday.
What do you think of the Vandy defense and the importance of this game for you guys?
That's really important. They do a lot of different stuff. They throw a lot of different looks at you. Obviously, very very smart guys. Know what they're doing, and they got to get some good players over there. And obviously, it's important. Every game's important for us. So we got to go in just like it's our Super Bowl. We got to keep going 1 week at a time and just playing the best we can. Prepare like the hardest we can.
What do you think of the job Connor did?
Great. For freshmen to step in like that and keep his composure and do that, it was pretty impressive to see that.
Chad said you were engaged on the sideline helping Connor out. What do you? How would you kind of describe the role you had?
It was obviously him. I tried to settle him down. Obviously, after we kind of started off rocky, but it is what it is. That's football. And I told him that. That's going to happen. So just bounce back, and he did, and he played great.
They were without you Saturday, knowing that, and then Colton Jackson wakes up with a back spasm, so Dalton Wagner goes in. What did you think of the line play and Dalton in particular, maybe?
I thought it was great. Wagner, just that short of notice, being prepared. Obviously, that's a guy that comes in every day like he is the starter, like he is playing. So for him to step up like that, it didn't surprise me. He's a hard worker, and he knows what he's doing.
How important were those reps for you last week just to continue to progress, even though you knew you weren't going to play?
It was important. That was kind of our protocol. They want you to get back as soon as possible to doing the normal activities. I guess that's the new kind of how they treat that. And they think now they're saying that's what helps you bounce back quicker. So it was good.
Do you think you were having your best game against Ole Miss, and did the film tell you that?
I definitely feel like we keep getting better as an offense. I feel as confident as I ever have, and I think the guys around me are confident too. I think we're playing good ball, and we just got to keep building off that, and that's with coming to practice every day and keep working hard.
What are those things you guys have to keep building on, the little things you want to keep improving on?
It's very little things. Just making sure we're on the same page, routes on air. You would never think that's a big deal, but it really is. And then game plan stuff. Obviously, the game plan changes week to week, so just to make sure we're in tune to that and keep progressing and learning more and more of the offense as we go along.
You guys have played a lot of these 11 a.m. games. What's that like for y'all playing so early?
I like it. I like to get up and just play, man. It's fun to get up, not have to wait around all day and watch other teams play. It's fun to get up and get out there and do stuff. So that's personally me. I don't know. I saw Scoot. I don't know if he's too happy on it, but I'm happy to play at 11 a.m.
I guess the fans complain about it because they like a little more time to get ready, you might say, and
Warm up a little bit.
Yeah, warm up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, gotta do what you gotta do. Have to wake up a little earlier, I guess.
How early do you get up for an 11 a.m. game?
My alarm's at 6:15, and yeah, 6:15 is when I get up.
And you guys do pregame around 7, or
Yeah, we have like a kind of the strength staff gets us together at like 6:55. We start kind of listening to music, do kind of a warm-up session, and it's really good. It really wakes people up and gets people going early.
For the defense to come back after 2 tough performances and shut them out last week, how much do you think they can build off of that as you finish out this season?
I think they can build off it, just like you said. I mean, just the way they played, holding them to no points. I mean, that's huge. If they can just keep playing like that, and we keep doing what we're going to do, we're going to be all right.
Rakeem, no drop off from him. He continues to provide what you guys need back there in the backfield.
Absolutely. I mean, the kid just runs really hard, and he runs hard. He catches it out of the backfield well. I mean, he's all around back, so it's just great to have him back there.
On a lighter note, Ty, tonight's the $1.6 billion lottery drawing. If you won, what would you do with all that money?
Jeez, I don't even know, man. What would you do with it? You got something for me?
Buy a house.
Yeah, I might do that. Shoot, Lamborghini would be nice. Yeah.
Chad said on Monday that he thought the tight ends had a pretty good game on Saturday. What have you seen, like as far as like progressions with them the last few weeks?
They've done great. I mean, definitely just different guys. CJ's stepping up great, and then Cantrell keeps doing his thing, does like kind of all the dirty work. So it's cool to see those guys. Grayson gets in there and does his thing too. So it's good to see those guys rotate in and be able to play the best I've ever seen those guys play.
You guys had to scale the playbook back after a rough start. Where are you guys at with that and continuing to put stuff in and really try to showcase what you have?
I think it's more week-to-week things. I think it's more game planning stuff. So obviously if they see something that, man, this will work this week and we've done this in the past, they bring it up. So to tell you how much we've got in, I have no idea. I mean, I'm sure we haven't even touched the surface of it. So it's really cool to be able to learn all that stuff.
I think Connor hit CJ over the middle a couple of times that I think led to a field goal. Do you feel like the tight ends kind of gave him a level of comfortability, just kind of easing into his first start?
Definitely. Just having big targets right now, I mean, it gives me comfortability too. I mean, just having a big target that can move like our guys can, it's awesome. And they can go up and make plays. So I'm really happy to have those guys out there.
Hey, Ty, going back to Rakeem, what are some of those things he's doing now that have given him the ability to be this good lately?
I mean, I think a lot of it's obviously a God-given ability, but then he also works really hard. I mean, the guys learned the playbook. He got in late, so just seeing him be able to progress like he has, it's been really good, and definitely a hard worker.
And then seeing what he did last week as well, would you say that gives you more confidence as you're coming back that maybe put 2 and 2 together and maybe that can be a good little equation there?
Absolutely. I love having that guy in the backfield. We got some really good running backs. I mean, him stepping up like he has, and obviously Devol with the injury, and Chase gets back there, does good things, and Malik's, I mean, showing it too. So we got a lot of good players. Just got to get them the ball.